Hi guys, Jake with DmaxStore. Today we're proud to introduce to you our all-new LB7 Injector Hold-Down Bracket Bolts. A precise and dependable solution to replace the now discontinued GM bolt. At DmaxStore, we understand the frustration of trying to find these parts and they've been discontinued left and right. So that's why we have designed this not only to match the OE specs precisely, but to actually exceed them in strength. So this is going to be an upgrade for your LB7 injector hold downs. Now the key to this bolt's success is actually the spherical head seat. So if you actually take a look at the injector hold down here, it has kind of a spherical area right there, and that's where this head is actually going to seat. So if you just take a standard bolt, it's not going to fit in there right, and it's going to be kind of cockeyed when it's in there and make it a lot easier for issues to happen. And when you're replacing these LB7 injectors, it's a big job and you don't want to do it twice. So DmaxStore actually matched the OEM spherical head seat design, so it's going to sit perfectly into the LB7 injector bracket. That's really important for maintaining alignment on that bracket, so it's not going to be offset and it's going to have proper pressure holding those injectors down. So the DmaxStore one matches that precisely, is zinc plated for corrosion resistance, and we actually switched from an Allen head to a 12mm 6-point hex. This is going to be a lot easier for install. You guys can just grab your socket and be a nice, precise fit. I really prefer hex sockets over Allen heads. It drives me nuts how many Allens are on these engines. GM keeps discontinuing parts left and right, especially for these older trucks like the 01 to 04 LB7 trucks. Now that they're over 20 years old, GM just thinks they're not going to be on the road anymore. But we know these engines last a long time, but there are some things that need to be fixed, like the injectors sometimes need to be replaced. It's a very common job on these, and if you damage any of these bolts when taking them out, GM doesn't produce this anymore, so your only option is to do a billet stud and hold down bolt, and that's hundreds of dollars. So in order to avoid that, for most people who don't need that, unless you're in a high horsepower racing application, the DmaxStore hold down bracket bolts are a much better option. They're going to be great for all you OEM guys just trying to replace your injectors and make sure you're not going to have any headaches moving forward. Now you guys can get your LB7 injector hold down bolts from DmaxStore.com today.